What's going on, my Fly family? It's your boy Izzy. Welcome if you're new. So this clip just came across me on Twitter, man, and I have to say, it's making me think a little bit now. Was Kelly Krauskopf against Caitlin Clark the entire time, man? We are about to get into it, but before we do that, y'all make sure y'all hit the thumbs up for your boy if you like the content. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 31.2, so if you can help me out with that, I highly appreciate it. And don't forget to get in the comment section and let me know what y'all think about this. Let's get it. All right, so I think this clip came from the beginning of the season or a little before, and, you know, they had that big media press where Stephanie White was talking, Amber Cox, you know, and they had other players coming in having media days. So it was around that time, and yeah, she ended up saying this. Now, I want to play this for y'all, and then we will break it down one by one on what I was hearing and now what I'm paying attention to. Let's get into it.
That we want to sustain the growth and the interest level in the franchise. I mean, this is about the Indiana Fever. Yes, we have a foundational player in Caitlin Clark and Leah Boston, and, you know, we're going to continue to add to that. But I want this team to be the leader in the country and, you know, a brand, an enduring brand, you know, like Apple or something. I mean, we have a real opportunity here.
All right, so the first thing I want to point out is the tone, right? We hear the tone of how she's describing Caitlin Clark and how she's saying, like, yeah, we have Caitlin Clark, but this is about the organization, right? We have to think more about us than just Caitlin Clark. And I remember them sending around a survey or something like that, and it was asking, like, if you what would make you lose interest in this team or organization, basically. And they literally had on there, if Caitlin Clark leave. And I think a lot of people marked that. So now I feel like they are worrying about, hey, we have to make people love the team. We have to play a certain way so people can enjoy the team. Just hearing how she's talking about Caitlin right here, it does make me feel like it's more so she's worried about the organization growing instead of actually putting a great team around Caitlin Clark and allowing her to do her thing. And it's just so contradicting. Like, you're in your own way if you don't realize, yeah, you want to build this brand, this team. You want this team to be something that everybody gets behind, but you don't want to win games. Like, that's crazy. Like, how can you make people want to love and enjoy this team if you're not putting the right players with Caitlin Clark, if you're not running the right plays for Caitlin Clark, if you're not coaching Caitlin Clark and the team better? That is what's going to build your brand that you want to create. That's what's going to build it. Losing is not going to build your brand here. You have to win games. I tell you one thing. You can keep worrying about how to market the Indiana Fever. If you keep losing, you're not going to have to worry about marketing anything because nobody's going to pay attention. All right? That's the hard truth. That is the hard truth. Unless you allow Caitlin Clark to start just putting up crazy numbers, it's not going to happen. All right? If you think about the Bulls, in the 80s, you had Michael Jordan going crazy, right? Going crazy. They made the playoffs, but they kept losing. But Michael Jordan was going crazy. So people was loving that. That's what people bought into. They didn't buy into the Bulls. They bought into Michael Jordan. All right. And then they finally put the right team around them. They started winning championships. Now people are loving the team. They're loving everything about the Bulls. You have to win in order to actually become a legacy type of program. It's not just going to happen overnight where you're getting other players and you're trying to get people to love the other players. You need to win. Just win. It's simple. I think you're thinking too out of the box. You're thinking too much about the brand. You want this to be an Apple? Like, what? What does that even mean? Like, fam, this is a basketball team, okay? The way you get support, the way you get people to get behind you, you win. It's as simple as that. You win. You have to win. All right? People want to see winners, not losers. People want to see exciting basketball, not boring basketball. That is how you get people behind you. That's how you get people to start caring about what you're doing. She says she wants to sustain the growth and interest level in the organization. If you want to do that, you have to bring a better brand of basketball. All right? It's simple. It's simple. You can't overthink this. All right? You cannot overthink this. I don't care how many meet and greets you create. I don't care how many times you have the MVP ticket holders come watch your scrimmages. If you're not winning, you will not sustain the viewership. You will not sustain this fan base. It won't happen. You have to win, okay? And Caitlin Clark is a huge piece of your winning. But yeah, it just kind of sounds like we have a foundational player in Caitlin Clark, but this is about the Indiana Fever. And without Caitlin Clark, there's no Indiana Fever. I'm just keeping it a grand, man. I'm keeping it a grand. You have a good amount of people who are fans of the Fever, but there's more people. All right, listen to me, y'all. And I know I might get attacked, but it is what it is because it's the truth. You have more people who are fans of Caitlin Clark, all right? Fans of Caitlin Clark and not fans of the Indiana Fever. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, stop thinking that this big wave is all Indiana Fever fans. They are more so fans of Caitlin Clark. I guarantee you today, if Caitlin Clark left the Indiana Fever, you will see a huge drop. All right? A huge drop in your market, fam. You will see it. Okay? Now, me, personally, I am a player fan before a team fan. I love a player before I love a whole team or organization. If I'm a fan of a team, it's always going to be my hometown. All right? It's always going to be my hometown. But when it comes to a player, I can be a fan of players in different states, right? So that's just me personally. And I know there's a lot of me out there that could just appreciate great gameplay, appreciate skill, talent, right? Can appreciate that and still be a fan of their hometown. Still be just a fan of where they live at. You're worrying about the wrong thing, talking about turning this brand into an Apple. What does that even mean? It's not a cell phone, man. This is a basketball organization, okay? Honestly, in this press conference, she shouldn't even said this, to keep it a grand. She shouldn't even said this. The main thing she should have been saying is, yeah, we're trying to get great players around Caitlin Clark so we can win a championship. That's it. Final. Don't say anything else. Don't say anything else. All right? Yeah, Aaliyah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell, they have great chemistry. And adding Caitlin Clark, the three-headed dragon, this is what we needed. Now we need players to get around them so we can get to the championship. We looking to run and gun. We're looking to shoot threes. We're looking to give exciting basketball that the people can get behind. That's all you needed to say. There was no need to say, yeah, we got Caitlin, but also this is about our organization. We need to keep people loving the organization. How do you feel? Do y'all think there's some type of truth to the conspiracy that Caitlin Clark is being held back so people can love and care about the organization over Caitlin Clark? Man, let me know in the comment section. I love y'all. Y'all keep it smooth.